We didn't play very well in the run game. Probably our worst performance in the run game. Was very disappointing. It was mainly linebacker play. I think linebacker play was poor in the run game. So we need to make improvements this week in that area.
What sort of improvements? Fundamentals, technique, all of the above?
A little bit of both. Yep. We need to be more physical at backer, and more fundamentally sound. We need to make sure that we're seeing the play faster and triggering. It's something that we didn't do a good job in the game, but in the end, we found a way to get 3 stops. That was critical.
DJ, now 5 games into it, how limited has Ryan Flanagan been by getting here late and missing that conditioning this summer?
The things that have held him back is more assignment than conditioning. It's those extra meetings that we were able to have with the players throughout the summer. We tried to do as much over the phone with him, but it just wasn't the same. So that's the only thing that's held him back, is just is picking up how quick he's supposed to execute his assignment.
He's not an overly big guy. Even if he were more sound that way, would he necessarily help you a lot more against the run?
He would help me more against the run if he was a little more sound. He's getting close, but you're right. He's not a very big backer, but sometimes you can play that size. I think there's been some backers in this league that last year that I can think of that were his size or smaller, that were second team all conference. You know what I mean? So you can be successful with his size in this league. Most of the runs were attacked at the off tackle. Most of the runs were right outside our defensive ends, right off tackle positions where most of the attack was at runs. A lot of that was linebacker play.
Josh Forrest finished with a high number of tackles, but you keep saying that you still want to see more physicality out of the linebackers. So what specifically do you want to see out of him?
Josh made a lot of plays, and he's from being a receiver to not playing much at all last year to being the every down Mike for us. I've been pleased with his play, but he needs to be more physical. When he makes those tackles, he needs to knock them back, knock him back. So we've got to emphasize that, mainly with the zone play. What we got hit with was with the zone play last week, and it was off tackle runs from the zone. They ran two powers. I don't think they ran a counter, but they ran 2 powers where they got about 4 or 5 on us too. And again, most of the problems were at linebacker. We need to play better at linebacker.